Good morning there. How goes? Goes well. Good. Good. Just kicking on the server there. Good morning. A lot of you probably on the East Coast, well, a lot of you in the US right now are probably suffering from daylight savings like I did last week, so welcome back to the original time zone. How y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing good. And let's see here. Boop. There we go. All right, and as usual with me, Rick. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I am okay. How are you?
Doing all right. Back to forcing you to get up early.
Yep.
Back with 7 days to die. It was my first time playing it.
What?
Has anybody ever heard of this game before? Never played it. I don't know. Not on top of my game this morning. Just trying to remember what we were doing. What we were scavenging, that's right. Trying to find, because we need to start breaking down cars, finding engines and batteries. But it'd be a hell of a lot easier if we had a mini bike.
Yep.
This game is thus far completely denying us the mini bike. And I don't appreciate that game. That's all I'm saying. So how was your weekend?
Well, it was alright.
Do anything fun? You weren't taking notes. You were going to be quizzed.
Oh. Well, damn. I should take more notes then.
Hero, your weekend. You said your weekend was great. What did you do this weekend? Because Rick is bailing on me here. Well, I generate distant terrain. It's the most important part. It's the way to start any day. Have you generated your distant terrain this morning? It's not a rhetorical question, guys. So here, you helped. I'm guessing that's your dad, not Derry. Take down a gazebo. Worked and played a lot of video games. And you ate pizza. A worthwhile weekend. Okie dokie. I'm in this town, but I'm on top of a... Yeah, that's right, because I'm logged out. On the building. My axe is almost busted. Hey! Get away from that car. There you go. It's not your car, is it? Stole the jacket clean off of him. Looks like my inventory is halfway full, so let's dump it out. Oh yeah, I was infected. There's some pills, I think, in the box. So you're writer, not an editor. zombies come from? Here you sneaking up on me. Sounded like somebody wanted to sell me something. Doing good on food, I'm doing good on water. Alright, I can survive another night in this town. I'll hit that building in the morning. Let's see, I already hit that building. Laundromat for now. Or do I want to check this building that I'm camped out on top of? Got all those boxes. Ooh. And just bust in that side. Wow, they've ripped through this entire building. Oh, they didn't. The door's open. What's left of the door? Wait. This bookcase is empty. I haven't been in here. This bookcase is empty too. What? I haven't been in here. That was a searched bookcase.
I know I checked some stuff in the next town. I don't remember what though.
Did you go into the hair place?
I honestly don't remember.
The bookshelves are searched. Everything else isn't. So maybe that was it. I was like, go up to the bookshelves thinking maybe they've been searched. What's happened? Here's a pickaxe. Them two. Well, I found the restroom. Bookshelf. Oh, with bookshelves in it. They expect you to spend some time in here. But this door's unlocked. Apparently had a crawler in it. Something broke its way out of here. After next weekend, you hope you'll be able to join. There's... Oh. How's the castle? It's going alright. Not sure what my schedule for this is going to be next week. Just taking it week by week, so... Seeing what schedules are. Alright. Well, that building's a bit of a wash. I say that being next to a laundromat. Yuck.
Boo.
Another lady killer challenge. I can see why someone threw that in the dumpster. So yeah, we're out. Well, I'm out anyway, trying to find another freaking, trying to find a mini bike schematic. We're really hurting.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. Ugh. Yeah, after you saying that, I realized I haven't checked my schedule for next week yet. I am off Monday, Tuesday again.
Alright, so yeah. Then plan for Monday, Tuesday to be... Next week will be like this week then, because this week is today and tomorrow, 7 days to die, then Wednesday, Thursday is going to be Evil Within, and then, yeah, if you're Monday, Tuesday next week is the same, then we'll just repeat this week for next week. Alright, now we get some more sleep. More zombies up here. Last time I came up here, there were bastards. Alright, well, I'm safe up here for the night. Let's check some else. Perfected. Make some more arrows. Not a bad little town. Just nobody sells a mini bike schematic. I realize this town is actually surrounded by mountains. Did you notice that? It's like a nice little desert town built in a valley. Cute. Goodness. So yeah, my weekend was semi-uneventful. Spent a lot of my weekend trying to decide what I was going to play, and then didn't play anything. I did, however, I mentioned before, I've been playing Minecraft a little bit lately. And, because somebody started up a Vanilla Plus server, so I thought I'd give it a go. But it's a little bit too vanilla, so I'm getting bored already. So I thought I would check, like, the state of, VR in Minecraft. Because about a year ago I checked into it. It worked, but you had to do a lot of, like, really finagling around to get it to work. But now they've gotten it pretty much spot on. I had some problems with the launcher deleting the profile that was getting installed, but I figured out how to fix that. So yeah, I managed to get VR working, and then I went on to the map that I was playing on. It's so weird. Again, it's the whole scale of things that really gets you. Because I was walking around my house in Minecraft, and I was like, it's like you know in Minecraft you're 2 blocks tall. Everything's like a square meter. You're 2 blocks tall, but seeing it on the screen is always so much different. Because then it was like, I walked up to a crafting table in VR, and it's just like, it's just right here. It's at my hip height. Everything just looks so much bigger, and it's like you know that that's the right size. It's just for some reason the difference between screen and what you actually see in VR is so much different.
Yeah.
Actually, I walked up to somebody, and it was just so weird to have them like standing at my, like, I'm standing up, and just have them standing at my height, looking back at me. And then I walked up to a dog. I had a texture pack installed, and the texture pack has some animated textures on it. But I walked up to the dog, looked it in the face, and it blinked. I was like, I didn't know they blinked! Just being able to go up to it and look at that level of detail on it. So, yeah, and of course it's a little bit more freaky when you see a creeper walk up to you and look you in the eye before it pops. Yeah. It added a little bit of I'm still getting bored with it, but it added a little bit of fun to it. It's a little bit, it's only slightly cumbersome. I had to get used to the controls. You could play it sitting at your desk where you just have the headset on, or you could use the motion controls. And the only downside to using the motion controls is the typing doesn't seem to work. Like, I can bring up a keyboard, but it doesn't seem to respond to well, because it's the Steam keyboard that comes up, and it doesn't attach itself to the in-game chat. So I could bring up the chat, but I couldn't type anything. A little disappointing. It was one of the downsides to using it, and I think it wouldn't let me because I was using the motion controllers. I think it completely disabled my keyboard, so I couldn't even like walk up to my keyboard and type anything. That was a bit of a downside, but yeah, just getting used to the motion controllers. So I had to like figure out what button does what. It's like, okay, how do I jump? How do I right click? How do I left click? How do I open my menu, and how do I shift click? I figured it all out, but it just takes long. Yeah, this is the controller, the Vive controller. So it was like figuring out what does what. It was a bit fun. I'm wanting to get back into VR again, of course. Next month is Fallout VR, so heavily looking forward to that. I'm hoping my PC can run it and stream it. I know my computer can run a lot of VR stuff, but streaming it at the same time tends to kill a lot of things.
Yeah. Very labor intensive.
Yeah. We're still not quite sure what tools we need to like just take the streaming load entirely off my PC. I think we ultimately decided it was a mixer, but we still never quite figured out some of the other things, like making sure I can read chat, making sure I get the sound effects from you know, the pop-ups and everything. Especially if I'm in VR, I'm not going to see any of that, so I have to hear it to know what anybody says or does. I mean, I can bring up a window in VR. I've got a program that does that. Yeah. It's like I was digging through the Steam list to see if there was anything free on VR, because surprisingly enough, there's a lot of free stuff.
Oh, that's good. Gives people that invest in the Vive at least some stuff to do.
I mean, it's usually not anything really intensive. It's usually like, walk around this room, or here, learn the human body, or here's Google Earth, and they're usually, or maybe it's just some like quick arcadey thing. Like I played one thing last night that was a, can't remember what it's called now, but it's basically a bartender for dwarves. So like, they would come up to the bar and you'd have to pour them a drink, or mix a drink for them. You had like a time limit and all that kind of stuff. It was neat. It was free. The only downside was I kept nearly punching my girlfriend in the head because she was at her desk and I kept moving in the room scale space instead of teleporting. So like I would try to step up to the bar and instead and then I'd reach over to grab a glass and then bonk her in the head. Till I got used to it, I was like, I should teleport around a little bit more. I still kept shifting around in the space. Because there's a wall that pops up in the space, like this wire frame that shows you where your space is, if you get close to it. But when you're playing a game, despite seeing it, it does tend to just disappear on you. You're not paying very much attention to it. So, yeah. playing that and trying not to punch my girlfriend. I kept punching Pinky over too. Pinky sits on my desk. She kept getting knocked over. Because the play space is also slightly, because the minimum, you have to have a minimum play space. And we had to like slightly put it over our desks. So like the very edge of my desk was within the play space. I kept reaching for something and punching Pinky too. I was listening to people who were playing. They've been playing Fallout like the past month, and I'm just like, I want to play Fallout 2, but I'm gonna just wait.
Make yourself wait.
Gotta wait so I can play it in VR. Also wanted to make sure I had my VR legs back so that I could run around instead of teleport around, because that was another thing that the Minecraft VR mod did, is you could teleport around, but of course you do it on public server, the server ban you for teleporting. But so I was doing it so I could just walk around. I'm surprised. It's amazing how used to it I've got, because I remember well back when I first started, like moving at all without actually taking a step, just complete nausea.
Mm-hmm.
And then it eventually got to the point where I'd put the headset on, take that first step in the game, and it would kind of make me lurch a little bit, so my body realized I'm not actually the one walking. And now it's gotten to a point where I can walk in a game, in a VR game, without actually moving myself, not get ill from it. I tried it though. I tried it with sitting at my desk, and there's a bit of a, because you have control of your hands, which of course in Minecraft, wherever you look is wherever you're aiming. But in the VR version, your hands kind of go in a different space, and you could set it to your mouse, but then your mouse could still kind of move around a space. And so what would often happen is I would be walking around and I would push my hands up, and so that when I would try to attack something, I wasn't aiming at it despite looking at it. And then there's like this little box, because you're sitting down, the only way to actually turn is to move the mouse. And so there's this like little tolerance box where you're just aiming, and then you move outside that box and then you turn. And that was actually jarring me, making me a little bit sick. Was the downside to that, so yeah. And I couldn't change that, unfortunately. It wouldn't let me just do aim when I'm looking. So it was fine though. I need to play more VR because it gets me standing up too. That was the other reason I did it too, because it's like I sit down all the time, and I was like, I need to stand up. So if I play a VR game, I'll be standing up.
It's good for you.
Yeah. But if I could get a standing desk, it'd be nice, but, well, I can just need the VR so I stand up. Get moving. Right, what building am I gonna hit up? I'm gonna hit that building over there, it's daylight. A big hotel-looking place. I'll probably no sooner get inside there than a horde comes and chases me. Yeah, aside from Minecraft this week, I kept wanting to play other games, but I just couldn't get myself to do it. Because I know you... Did you ever play Legends of Equestria this weekend?
A little. Not much.
I kept thinking, well, maybe I should play that. I just kind of sat there and didn't really do it. A million games to play, and I sit there and play nothing. Alright, let's see. Apparently I'm getting hot. Oh, logs. Hello. It's a pretty nice hotel. I'm assuming it's a hotel. It looks like a hotel. Smells like a hotel. Ooh, that's a fountain. I mean, it's not working, but it's a pretty nice building. It's gonna get ripped apart when a horde comes wandering in soon. Come on, today's gotta be the day. Today is the day we find a mini bike schematic, right?
Can only hope.
Today's the day I find an irradiated feral cop, probably. What gun was that? Force hunting, right? It's totally unnecessary for me to break down that door, but I did it anyway. Ooh. This room's got some nice flooring. Kind of building I would live in if it wasn't like, you know, ground level and I don't know.
What's up?
Here's zombie humping a cactus, but I wasn't sure if maybe it was ordering it. Where is this? I like this better. Yeah, let's strike those. Ooh, found a first aid kit schematic. Apparently I didn't know that. But I did. Well, I do now. Of all the things I wanted to learn today, that wasn't quite it, but...
Oh, yep, I slightly fell, so therefore leg is sprained.
I just found a splint while I was at it. Everything is at 39. Come on, one more level. keep scavenging for a full week straight, might actually get into
Seriously.
scavenging. Where's that coming from? Inside or outside? Outside. Here's a zombie walking around out there. No, I hear you. Hotel is apparently closed. It's a nice hotel. It's got laundry service. Wonder if it's got a turn down service. I found lead in the sink. Oh dear. That's not good. Hello, Chrome Warrior. How you doing? I don't want to jinx it, but this entire bottom floor has been quiet. You would think the sleepers would be in a hotel.
You know, the hotel and the town we're in, it was the same. It was almost entirely quiet. It was kind of weird.
Nothing on that floor. Oh, there's one. Go down. Damn it. Damn it. I've like pummeled this guy with a... Jesus. Pummeled that guy with this mallet and it just did not do anything. I need to drink something. Was the lead? It's just a material. It's a raw material. Primarily used for making bullets, actually. More sleepers not in rooms. Actually, I like how it was a Hawaiian shirt zombie in here.
It's a tourist.
Yeah. This one's running. Of course, it's a football player. Come on, break out the door. Fuck you. I hate you. Ugh, fuck you. I can't hit him. Just running in circles. Get back up. Why is this mallet useless? finally.
Yeah, those guys have a lot of health.
Yeah, my sledgehammer is taking a lot of damage, though. Probably need to get a new one. Pharaohs always seem to be football players. Lead was used as a bowl to make a sweetener for the wine of the Romans. Believed that the emperor who drank the most wine was suffering from lead poisoning. Yeah, it makes sense. Is there another one? Must be upstairs. Or outside. It's really hard to tell. Oh yeah, I'm still under the pills effect. I guess that's why probably I didn't get infected from... getting pummeled by that zombie. More lead. Wrench. Keep finding lead in the sink. Starting to see why this hotel shut down. I need to go drop stuff off. I'm not actually confident I'm gonna find any schematics. Well, I did find the first aid kit somewhere in there.
There it is.
I was trying to find the word. I mean, I still don't know how I feel about zombies running. It's kind of necessary in this game, though. If they only walked, it would... They only get really kind of spooky when they trap you. Hello? Where'd that come from? How are you down there? Where did you respawn, you little shit? I checked the fountain. You weren't in here. And there's no way you got in here on your own. Also, you're doing some weird clipping thing, because I can't actually hit him. Okay. There's some weird, like, invisible thing over top of the fountain. I don't think he can get out, and I can't shoot him in it. Because every arrow just was hitting some invisible barrier. That's unusual. This game isn't one for invisible barriers, so that's kind of weird. Clear. Oh, this place has a nice pool out back. Really is a nice hotel. In the desert. Yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna find schematic in here. Oh well, the more junk I find at least, the more my scavenging goes up. And then maybe I can up my scavenging skill, which would be lovely.
Maybe.
Shut up down there, you're scaring the crap out of me. You're scaring the kids. Bird is the word, he dropped a turret on the herd. In this game, that's entirely possible. Oh, you can actually just walk up here. You can get on the second floor from outside. Well, I'll search the pool area. Is there anything in the pool? There's two crawlers just calling each other. It's like I hear a growl from inside, then I hear a growl from outside, then I hear a growl from inside. They're just calling one another. Mating call of the sweet Bippy. That's what I'm calling that kind of zombie. Because there's no one else in this world to contradict me except for you. Are you gonna contradict me?
No, I'll let that one go.
Okay. I mean, you know. Good. I'm not going total totalitarianism here.
Not yet, anyway.
No. They board up rooms in the hotel. Splint. More pills. Come on, let today be the day. Dentistry's in the pool, I'm not sure. Get that.
Oh, dentistry.
Ooh, this door's actually unlocked. We'll let it sink.
That's gonna start getting really worrisome after a while.
I mean, I'm thinking it's not the zombie apocalypse that shut this place down. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Looks like they might go around. The horde just showed up. I think I was close enough to the edge of the building, they're gonna go around it, though. Instead of through.
There's a screamer above the tunnel.
Probably. I'm sure I've got those forges burning like crazy. They probably need checked, actually. I haven't been back in a couple days checking.
I'm checking them now. I've been smelting crap into one of them. Oh, this one ran out of wood. Fix that real quick.
There's definitely a horde out there, I hear.
How about you're also out of wood. That's it. I can use that. Yeah, everyone out of wood.
I mean, as long as they're still, like, either smelting or doing something, that's all I really...
Yeah, I just reloaded all their wood supplies, so they're continuing to smelt stone. Oh, this one stopped crafting. Oh, right. I don't know how to do cement. But I can't queue up cement.
What can't you queue up?
Cement.
Oh.
That's worth it. Okay, there. Now I can. Go nuts. Alright. These forges are fully occupied for the next 50 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, the area above the tunnels is complete no man's land. We don't go there. It's screamer heaven. I found another pistol. Only 2 bullets. One for me, and for one when I miss. Paper. Don't need the wrenches, honestly. Inventory's full, and I got one more building, one more room to search in here. Those. There we go. Yeah, this hotel is. There wasn't really much in here to start with. I just got lucky and a trash can had a schematic in it, but. Just threw away a can and I just picked one up. Dump this stuff so it can respawn. Ooh, lamb rations. I think that's lamb ration. Yep, it is. Anything to dump? Not really. I mean, I could dump the turd, or I could dump the lamb rations.
Yeah, I'm fine on food.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fertilizer. We're gonna want that later.
Just got rid of a bit of glue is all. Don't really need it. Well, that building was a bust. Nothing really good in there. Disappointing. Search the laundromat, but the laundromat's just gonna be... Well, the back of the laundromat might have something. Well, the washing machines are just gonna close them. More antibiotics in case I get infected again. And actually having the food while I'm out here is good. Let's see, base 70 is gonna be the next horde, isn't it?
Yeah, got a couple more days.
Hello, Zom. Coming to greet me. Blam! Right, I'll check Zachary's laundromat. Scavenging is now 40.
Oh my god.
I'll take the next Quality Joe, which might
At
up my
last.
chances.
The next thing you open has 5 mini bike schematics in it.
Well, the first thing I opened after taking that skill had nothing in it. Is that a bag or is that a zombie? That's it's a bike. Oh, they're biker zombies. What are biker zombies doing in the laundromat? Taking a lot of damage, apparently. Stand down, soldier. There you go. I hate it when their heads are facing away from me, because then it's just a rude awakening of having to give him a crotch shot. Ooh, that was to a stripper as well. I am so sorry, lady. I'm sure you've taken a lot of punishment. I'll ask you to back away, though. I mean, well, you know, maybe she wasn't actually a stripper because, you know, in a laundromat, she might have just been doing her clothes.
It's certainly possible.
Shit was that? Oh, whoa! Whoa! Biker on the roof. This is a good musical.
What?
Sounds like a musical. Biker on the roof. Got a hunting knife on him. It was actually slightly better than the one I've got, because I haven't made a new one in forever. There's another biker in here. A lot of bikers in here. Ah. He dropped with his head in the wall, so I can't hit it.
Oh, that's always annoying.
Here's my chance to get. Never mind. In the wall. Anybody else here? None in the main room, anyway. Someone's in the back. They're awake. Come on out. Are you the owner of this establishment? I assume not, because you don't seem to have the keys. Oh, where did you come from? That door wasn't open. We've got the teleporting zombie thing again. Because I cleared this and there's a lot of business zombies coming out of that room. It's like a fucking conference back there. Yeah, one came at me from the side and I already cleared the side. The entire front room was cleared. One came at me from over there. Teleporting zombie doesn't seem to happen too much, but it's happened a couple times.
It happens enough.
What? Is there another one in here with me? No? These registers are all empty. That jump sequence. Yeah, I always say it's like they're dabbing. Oh, there's like hung laundry in here, except some of it's like hung wood. There's swatches back here. Well, so far from all those businessmen, I've got a jacket, pants, the shoes, and an extra jacket. Okay, I mean, granted, this door was unlocked, but zombies don't use doors. That doesn't have. Just hearing a lot of zombies outside. Do I want to search each and every one of these stupid zombies breaking in the back of the building? Could you not? Please. You look like another biker from the fists I'm seeing clipped through. You are. No? You're just a fat guy. Shit, of course that missed. Of course that missed! Easy shot and it misses. Okay, that went through your head. Alright. There's just gonna be nothing but cloth fragments. I'm not gonna do it. There's gonna be nothing but cloth fragments are closed in every one of these, and while might be good to get my scavenging up, do me any other benefit. God, it's almost the end of the day already. Damn it! Morning, Dark Omen. Find an axe and one. I think I actually have, though. Found some items in there, but it's... oh, there's not enough time to go really searching another building, but it's gonna be mostly clothes. Got a full-on shotgun, which is nice. Keep that high. Yeah, I'll trade out knives. Food, I'll last